if you didn't see in the last video, or if you didn't watch to the end of the last video, basically the 46 needs more work. This time we are doing drive shafts, and we've got to swap the rear shocks back because the ones I put on the car are ruined. So, first things first, we are gonna jack the car up, get some axle stands under it, and then replace these drive shafts, which are probably going to be a pain in the arse, to be honest. I've done one before, and that took me a while, so I can't imagine what two is going to be like. So let's get into jacking this car up, getting these old shafts out, and then I want to give it a little inspect to see what it is that's gone wrong in it, because I believe it's a CV, but we're going to have a look. But for now, the car's in the workshop. Let's head on down there. So the car's now all up in the air. Wheels are off. This side's off. This side. So now we've just got to remove these drive shafts. First we're starting with the E12s. First we're starting with these. Remove all of these. Remove all of these. And then we'll move on to the big bastard bolts at the end. So the old shaft is out. It's here. From like a visual inspection, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's crusty, but there's nothing like horrendously wrong with it. It doesn't feel ruined. But this is the new one. We've copper greased the end up, so hopefully it doesn't get stuck in there, because this one literally just fell out. So let's now get this one in there, and hopefully it should just be as easy as push that in there, and that goes in there. Nice and easy. Probably the easiest drive shaft I've ever done. So let's get a couple of bolts in here, and then we'll tighten this end up. I found my gun, or found a gun. Annoyingly, I think these new bolts are actually a little bit too long, so we're going to have to reuse the old bolts. So now we've got to take the ones that I've put back in there out, and then refit them with the bolts that are going to fit. So we've got one side of bolts in. Had to use the old ones, as I said, because the new ones were hitting against the cup, and I assume that's not good. So now we've just got to do this. We've still got to get this one out. That bolt on the end is being an absolute pig. So we're going to do this end bolt, and then I'm going to chuck this bolt on the end of this. Obviously that needs to go tighter, so we'll do that, and then you just got to like knock this bit of metal here into the spline so it like basically can't loosen itself. So let's tighten this up and I'll come back to you. So that's this. So that's this drive shaft all in. The bolt is done at the end. It's torqued to 250 newton meters, in case you didn't know what it needs to be torqued to. But now we've just got to do this end, and this end's still being a pig. So this bolt is being a pig. Can't seem to get it off. But we're gonna keep going. Try and get this out. And then, yeah, see what we can do. But I'll come back to you when this is off. Finally got it off. Yeah. We just had to. We've just had to use a 50mm spanner on the brake pedal because for some reason the brake kept like slipping. So now that that's done, we can go back under here, remove this bolt I put in there with the bit that I now can't find. So the second drive shaft is out. As you can see, not there, but it's there. That bolt was an absolute pig on the end for some reason. Next thing I want to try and do is, I can't do it because it's in gear. But basically, I don't know if you can see that here. There's a half a bolt stuck in there, which I want to try and get out, so I can actually use like all 6 bolts in the hole. So we're gonna try to get that out. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that out, but we're gonna give it a go. We got this cup out, and I've just remembered I've got a spare diff, which I'm going to take a cup out and hope it's the same one, I guess. So we can't use that other cup because the bolt holes are a different size. So we're gonna have to try and do something with this one to get them bolts out. I'm not really sure how, maybe I just have to like drill them out or something. So we're gonna stick this in the vise and see what we can do basically. We're going to stick this in the vise and see what we can do. Hopefully we can remove these bolts because they're a pain in the arse, and obviously that means that I can only put 4 bolts in a drive shaft, which isn't good. It's supposed to have 6. So put this in here, see if we can do anything to remove that one there. Has a bolt half stuck in it, and this one is got a tiny bolt stuck in it, but it stops the bolt going in there. So come back to you once I've figured out how to remove these bolts. Hopefully I can. And yeah, I'll see you in a sec. So at this point my phone camera died, so we did manage to get one of the bolts out that was stuck in the cup. Everything you see after that clip is the next day. So we got the shafts done. They're a bit of a pain in the arse, just this one side. This side, that bolt was a pain in the arse. But now it's done. Car drives way better. Changed the rear shocks over back to the standard ones. Well, not the standard ones, but the not ones that I put in there. So we got just the normal ones again. And yeah, now we just need to remove the front seat because I want to lower the seat down a bit because it's too high. So when I'm drifting, obviously I'm going to be going left to right, and my head's just basically going to be smashing against the side. So I want to lower the seat down a bit and then I think it's basically there. Just need to fit the side skirt back on because it came flying off the other day, so I just need to fit that, and then it's basically ready for the weekend, luckily, because that will be in 2 days time, but you'll be watching this the day after the Stafford weekend, and then the video after this will be the Stafford weekender. So let's get to removing the front seat. It's only a few bolts. I removed this bolt and this bolt. There was a bolt here. Now I just got to remove this one, and there's another one back in that corner. So I'll see you when the seat is out. The seat's out. Basically what I did is, where this bolt is here, this bolt used to sit here and here. So basically I've just lowered this all the way down to the bottom on all 4 corners. So now hopefully that has made the seat lower, more to how I want to have it. But now I need to drill some extra holes. Basically I need to drill some holes here, and here and here, here and here, and here, and here, and then the seat can sit. And then the seat can basically sit exactly where I want it. So let's start drilling some holes, hopefully get them in the right spot the first time. So the car is now done at last. So today we have lowered the bucket seat down, so now I'm sitting in a lot better position. It's not like smashing against the ceiling. I have refitted my side skirt that flew off the other day. I've changed the top mounts on the rear shocks because I forgot to put one of the stoppers on it. I don't know what you call it. And then it basically just pulled the shock straight through. But yeah, this car is now done. It's driving beautiful. So now it's ready for Stafford, finally. All I've got to do is put some fuel in it, put everything inside, put everything in it that I'm taking to Stafford, and basically just send it. So I'll get some shots of what it looks like now. It doesn't look much different, but it just makes it's a bit more road friendly. Yeah, thank you for watching this part 2. I know it's been a bit boring, I'm not really showing much, but I've kind of just been trying to get it done. I've been in a rush. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok for this next series. I don't really know what the plan is with this car now as it's driving perfect, but I'm sure I'll come up with something, maybe do like a car check or something. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace!